Welcome back to my channel, the only channel on YouTube actively beefing with Iowa. So I was surfing the web, as someone my age does, and I was thinking about the stars of YouTube. In my last video, I called David Dobrik the king of YouTube. Let's look at the king.
The king of the game.
David Dobrik, which at the time I thought was a valid statement. So I went and looked up who has the most subscribers on YouTube. And I know that out of YouTubers, PewDiePie has the most subscribers other than that like Hindu music site. To my surprise, in the top 5, there's these 2 foreign children. And so seeing that, I was made of questions, so I had to go explore. And this starts my long descent into the world of children's YouTube. I had never explored children's YouTube before, mainly because I'm not a child anymore. And back when I was a child, YouTube was simpler times. It was stick figures and Smosh videos. Anyway, so I found out that the real stars of YouTube are these 2 little girls, Nastya and Diana. And they're just running the freaking game, man. It's pretty much classic kid content like you would expect. Like in Nastya's video, she lies to her dad about spilling some Legos. And because she lied to her dad, she actually turns into a monster. And been there. Or in Diana's video, she gets a magic wand, which she turns her brother into a rabbit with. Sick move. But then she drops the wand, in which he gets it, and then boom, he turns her into a rabbit, payback, and then he turns into a raccoon. And if that's not relatable kid content, like I have it.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
Whoa. I have a sister. I would understand wanting to turn her into a raccoon. I fucking get it. So this is really crazy. This girl, Diana, is born in 2014. She hit 10 million subscribers 1 year ago. So that means she's gained 40 million subscribers in the past year. So her growth has been like, and that's probably just because there's a lot more kids watching YouTube these days. And so one would think committing this much time to a kid's YouTube, like editing, filming, they're producing a video every other day for a year. It's unbelievable. You would imagine that it's an only child, you know, it's all their focus is going to them. But no, it's not. Like a whole bunch of these little YouTube celebrity kids. So they have Diana, the star, 50 million subscribers, and then her brother, Roma, who has like 11 million subscribers. I guess he just doesn't really connect with the kids as much, but it's understandable. I mean, Diana's, can't compete. But then they have an older daughter too, the oldest one. And I feel kind of bad for this girl because it seems like she gets 0 attention. Like she has her own YouTube channel and she's got like 1.5 million subscribers. But the thing about it is they never do videos with the older sister on the other channels. They leave her out of everything. There's a bunch of videos of them going to like museums and all this super fun stuff, like a day out, and she's never there. It's always the mom behind the camera, the dad hanging out with the kids, and the 2 kids just doing them. And even if she does show up in the video, they don't even put her name in the caption. They just put with her older sister. And in the video she's in, she gets dogged on the whole time. Like she's just trying to babysit him. And these 2 hatch up a scheme to do some classic mischief where you steal someone's flip-flops and then you bolt out of the room before they notice. And then they're like, where are my flip-flops? Like, if that's not nostalgia being a kid, nailed that shit. But I'm not here to talk about the kids because I actually think the kids are really cute and pretty damn funny. Like, look at this. I mean, come on, that's pretty freaking cute. But I want to talk about the parents, specifically the mom. Now, the first video posted on Diana's account is 2015. Wrap your head around that. She was 1 year old when they first started posting these videos. All it is her daughter playing with some toys, and that's it. Like, what? Like, look at this. Like, who would sit their kid down and put that on for them for YouTube? If I was a parent, I would much rather my kid be sitting outside doing nothing or playing with toys on their own than watching another kid play with their own toys. That's a weird parenting choice, to have your kid sit down and watch another kid play with toys. You just don't buy your kid toys, you just let them watch videos of other kids playing with toys, less expensive. So basically, the way that I'm seeing this, the mom's kind of like David Dobrik here, right? And the family's the vlog squad. She's just hanging out behind the camera all day, throwing toys at these kids, letting them do cute shit, or, you know, waiting for the dad to hit us with some acting gold like this.
What's happening?
And okay, the reason I think that the mom's behind it is because she's the one who was obviously posting the videos in the beginning, because you know, her hands are in it and stuff. It's just obvious that she was the one who started this, and she's the one who's been behind the camera forever. Like you rarely see her in videos, so I would just assume that she's directing everything. And I would say the dad has a bigger part in it, but I feel like he's just kind of living the life. Like, could you imagine making millions of dollars by just making YouTube videos with your family? I mean, it's pretty awesome. He's making more money than most actors for performances like this.
Play? I won't sleep.
The thing is I just feel bad for the kids. Like, her birthdays are on here. Imagine turning 5 years old and having to worry about kids coming to your birthday party for the clout. But at the same time, I do kind of see where the parents are coming from. I mean, the comments are off for all the videos, so it's not like there's gonna be like trolls commenting mean stuff. And it's cool to have home videos to look back on, but like, I feel like being forced into this weird spotlight at such a young age is just such a weird way to grow up. Like, before these kids even knew what was going on, they had a camera in their face and they were being put online. And you would not believe what they're worth. I Googled it, and in the past like half year, their high months are like 2.5 million, and their slow months are about $500,000. And I'd imagine that they're doing sponsorships with all these toy brands, so they're probably not paying for all the toys in their videos. And it would be fine if they let them choose whatever they want to do in the future, but it seems like they're setting them up for this like star life. So where I draw the line between it being like funny home videos to look back at and just too much, like forcing your kid into something too early, is the music videos. Like, Justin Bieber is a musical sensation, and he didn't even post on YouTube till he was 13. So why force your kid to make music videos when they're 6? Like, okay, this one's called Candy Town because it's got to be kid related, but just look at this.
That's good, that's it. We like bubblegum. That's good, that's it. Oh, let's have some fun. That's good, that's it. Dance like a superstar. That's good, that's it. Their word is candy bar.
Okay, I don't know if they're just not pronouncing words fully, but it kind of sounds like they're going bilingual, which would be kind of dope.
Wow, feel my energy all the day. Play with me. Yeah, let's do it easily. Setting me an emoji. Wow, feel my energy. Oh, it's not a fantasy. We are a big family in this candy galaxy.
He's spitting bars. He's spitting bars. Okay, this kid's a baller. Like, the brother does not get enough respect. He kind of reminds me of myself, actually. Like, we've seen them happy. Like this, Diana. Diana right here is not feeling the same. And that's so understandable. Like, when I was 6, I didn't want to film music videos. I wanted to throw rocks and go hurt myself. You see what I mean? It's just so obvious that the kids have no say in this. And they don't include the big sister in the music video at all. So, like, you're telling me they're going to come home from filming the music video and the sister's not going to be a little bit salty that she didn't get a verse? Okay, so there's another music video, and I wanted to show you guys this one too. Is it just me, or does this kind of sound like a Kyle rap song? Like that whole beginning, like I felt like I was about to hear Kyle and Lil Yachty just come in with some bars.
1, let's have fun. 2, me and 2, 3, we are free.
God damn it, it's kind of catchy.
Us alive. 6, take some pics. 7, sing forever. La 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 like it.
Okay, I'll give you guys a little summary of what happens from here. So basically, she keeps just hitting them with the la, 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 like it. And he's really not feeling the vibes. And then eventually, she whips him up some cupcakes, gets him going, amps him up. And then they all just get lit in this colorful kitchen. And I just don't feel like they're having that much fun doing this. I see the appeal in kids' YouTube as far as like an educational source goes, like sit your kid down, let him watch fun videos that are gonna teach him things. But I feel like it's weird if a kid's just sitting down and watching another kid's like life vlog. It's kind of like programming that kid to just like sit down and enjoy somebody else living life instead of like living life. I just don't like the idea that millions of kids are sitting at home watching some other kid play with toys instead of just playing with toys and having like an active imagination. And honestly, it really depends on what the parents are doing with all the money that they're raking in. If Deanna says, I want to stop, and their parents are like, okay, fine, perfect, we're good with that, that's great. But, you know, if she, like, isn't totally loving this and she can't tell them, or she does tell them and they're not down to stop, it's just so unfair for a child to have their life planned out before them. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Deanna has creative control over the entire channel. Maybe she's writing these songs. Maybe Roma's writing those verses. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. I was just honestly astonished by the success of these kids' channels, and I needed to tell someone about it. So I'll see y'all next time. You guys know what to do. Subscribe, comment, and like. Oh, also, DM me on Instagram at Scoop2Coop any questions you have for me. I want to do a Q&A video so you guys can get to know me a little better. Anyways, I am out this piece. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. As always, if this gets 1 million likes, you will be able to see me